Okay, this symbol is a symbol used for alchemy. And, well, I don't really want to say this is Swiss or the Red Cross, but generally, if you were an alchemist and you were called upon because you had to transmute, and this is what alchemy is all about, transmuting negative energies, deadly force, using the philosophies and the teachings of alchemy. Well, you, I don't know where I'm going with that. That's what this all means, the symbology here. And if you are the best alchemist you know, and you have run across a problem in that everything that you do with alchemy has not solved the problem. You have got an enemy that is apparently stronger than you. We are playing in the relative world. We are not playing in the absolute. But while we are playing this game, and we often call this game um, Krishna's game, for example, Bhagavad Gita, where you have Arjuna fighting his family for possession of the kingdom. And despite the fact you're warring against your family, Krishna urges Arjuna to go on and fight to win. So that is the game we are playing. And the game is that I am an alchemist and I have come across an enemy that I cannot beat. So I am looking for help from other people who are interested in another version of this game would be the Harry Potter Wizarding War, the good wizards versus the bad wizards. It always seems to break down into this, it's the initial split. If you have unity and then you split into two, then you have right and left, top and bottom, good and evil, hot and cold. In the relativity game, are these things real? Yes, you will experience these polarities. And using words is difficult because words split. They split, they don't unify. In the silence, you have unity. And that's where you might want to retreat to silence. But because you are in a biological organism that or let's say associated with it, your spirit is associated with a biological mechanism, and you feel the senses, and the senses can be used, they can be tortured. So the game is real. It's a reality game. And, going to escape to inner silence, if you do that, then if they use telepathy or synthetic telepathy and synthetic or real telekinesis and various other things I don't have words for, but essentially either technological or real cities, which are superpowers, to send you horrible, horrible feelings and thoughts. And even if you've achieved your own inner silence, this stuff is stronger than your inner silence. Is your inner silence still there? I suppose you're silent, but your senses are picking up nothing but horrible, horrible noise and horrible feeling, sick. The feeling just before you're going to barf, that sick feeling. And if it comes to you, it's a steady vibration that sends you the feeling of sick. They can send you a frequency of cancer. What's the point of all this? The point of all this is that if you're going to be dealing with anything metaphysical, Words don't cut it. Until you have experienced these kinds of things, perhaps you think there's a lot of power in saying, the God in me is stronger than any viruses or something. I'm getting long-winded. The point of the matter is that this does exist, this polarity, and this very, very dark polarity, something that Emperor Palpatine in Star Wars was tapped into. I mean, what really happened to Palpatine? After Darth Vader threw him down the poop chute and he was expelled into space, did he die? It was never said. The Jedi Council said when these dark Jedi appear, there's always two. What does it always mean? I don't know. I'm just giving you another commentary on getting rid of Wetico. Wetico is the highly negative stuff that possesses beings and makes them evil. Where does it come from? How do you get rid of it? It seems like I haven't found an answer. I'm Harry Weaver.